Hey everybody, I'm here today to answer a simple car question, and that car question is, should you rust-proof your car? I'm going to give you an honest answer. I'm going to tell you the honest truth. Let's get right into the video. The honest truth is, yes, you should rust-proof your car if you plan on keeping it for a while. Now, I'm going to give you some more info. If you just want a basic answer, that's the most basic answer that I can give you. But there's a lot more information that you should consider and keep in mind whenever you're considering rust-proofing your car, because it is a decent investment. It does cost a decent amount of money. So that's why you should sort of get all of the information. Now let's go right into it. So yes, if you plan on keeping the car for a while, you should rust-proof it. It's going to cost you a decent amount of money, but it's going to make sure, or it's going to hopefully ensure, it should ensure, I should say, that your car will not rust, at least for a long while, and at least if you continually get it maintained with regards to the rust-proofing. But there are some situations in which I would recommend that you don't rust-proof your car. So here are the other answers to that question. If you are leasing a car, I don't think that you should get it rust-proofed unless you maybe potentially want to buy it back. So if you're just leasing a car and you know that you're going to give the car back after the lease, why would you waste your money on getting it rust-proofed? Most of the time it takes years for rust to form. And if you're leasing a car for 3 years, 4 years, even 5 years, it's probably going to be too quick for rust to form if you are leasing a brand new car. If you're leasing an older car, that's a different story. If the car has already been around for 5 years and you're leasing it from years 6 to 10, then that's a different story. Maybe you want to consider it. But if you're leasing a new car and you're not planning on buying it back, don't waste your money on rust-proofing. It's literally probably going to be just a waste of money. If you're maybe thinking about buying it back, then yeah, get it rust-proofed, because it's worth it. If you buy the car back, you'll have that peace of mind, okay? Now, another no would be no if you don't care about the car. If you bought a car and it's used and you want to drive it for 2 or 3 years and then just get rid of it, junk it out, sell it, scrap it out, whatever the case is, then no, don't rust-proof it. It's going to be a waste of money. Okay, so if you don't care about the car, if it's just a piece of vehicle, a piece of metal that gets you from point A to point B, and you don't care about it at all, the condition of it, the look of it, don't waste your money. It's as simple as that. If your car only costs you $1,000 and you're gonna go spend $300, $400, $500 on rust proofing, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm sorry. You're not gonna spend half the money, half the value of the car on rust proofing it. That would be a horrible decision. That's another no. Another no is, like I said, if you only plan on keeping it just for a little while, you have this car, you're only gonna keep it for a year, 2 years, 3 years, don't rust proof it, okay? Unless it's a very expensive vehicle. If you're buying a sports car that costs you 150 grand and you're only planning on keeping it for 2 years, still get rust proofed if you're going to drive it when it might get rusted in the snow and the rain and so forth, because at that point it's worth it. The percentage of the value of the car that you're spending on rust proofing is so small, but the value that you're getting is so big. You're protecting this big investment. So if your car is worth a lot of money and you want to protect that value, even if you're only planning on keeping it for a year or two, definitely even only 6 months, whatever, get it rust proofed, okay? That's basically it. That is the most detailed answer that I can give you. If you plan on keeping the car for a while, yes, get it rust proofed. If you really like the car, yes, get it rust proofed. If the car is valued at a lot of money, yes, get it rust proofed. If you're leasing the car and you don't plan on buying it back, no, don't get it rust proofed. If you don't care about the car at all, don't get it rust proof. No, don't get it rust proof. If the car's value is very low to begin with, no, don't get it rust proofed. That's it. Those are all of the answers to the question of should you rust proof your car. I mean, I could give you a simple 10-second answer, but what good would that be? Because that only addresses one situation, and I wanted to address all of the situations. And that's basically it. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.